Welcome to Storytime Fun, boys and girls. We hope you enjoy. Today's story is called Thanks to My Hockey Dad, from the Flyers Novice AE team, with a note from Don Cherry. And this book is dedicated to all hockey dads with love and thanks. And here is the note from Don Cherry. I remember my first set of skates. They were in the window of a shoemaker's shop. They had white tape on the toes, and I thought they were so cool. My dad bought them for me. You never forget your first skates. I remember my mom waking me up at 5 in the morning calling, Donald, Donald, quietly so as not to wake my brother. And off I would go by the light of a full moon. I remember the first CCM stick my dad bought home for me. I slept with it clutched in my arms. I remember when I went away to play Junior A for the Barrie Flyers, the owner was the cheap guy and we had old equipment that was falling apart. My hockey gloves were useless. They were full of holes. My mom bought me a new pair, and I was so proud to think of all the moms that had sons on the team, and the only mother who bothered to get gloves for protection was my mom. That's mother love. When I look at the picture of me that still hangs in the arena in Barrie, I think of Mom and Dad and how they cared. Del and Maud Cherry, they were the best. Don Cherry. Thanks, Dad, for sharing your number with me. And for making the room silent when Don Cherry is on. Hockey night in Canada. Yay. Thanks, Dad, for driving miles to get me to hockey, even when the roads were closed. And once, my dad tried to build me a huge hockey rink in the yard, but the ice kept melting. Yikes. Thanks, Dad, for waking me up early. And for agreeing with me on which team is going to win when we watch NHL on TV. Thanks, Dad, for letting me have fun and giving me time with you all to myself. And because you give me tips. Dad's hockey tips. Number 1, keep head up. Number 2, pass the puck. Number 3, stick handle. Number 4, do not body check. Number 5, protect puck with body. Thanks, Dad, for helping me get up when I was learning to skate. And for tying my skates nice and tight. Thanks, Dad, for buying my sticks and cutting them with a saw. And even for getting mad at me when I was lazy. Thanks, Dad, for playing end-to-end hockey on the driveway. And because we travel all over the place. Thanks, Dad, for driving or walking me to my practices and games. and for being the trainer of my hockey team. Go get them! Thanks, Dad, for cheering, pumping me up before the games, telling me good job after the games. And he gets me Gatorade. And for using body signs to help me learn strategies to play, like when he flaps his arms when he's in the stands to help me remember to do the butterfly position. Thanks, Dad, for buying me little blue goalie pads when I was a baby. I slept with them on and dreamed about being a goalie. Yeah. And for making an ice rink in the backyard every winter. Sorry about the concussion. Ouch. Thanks, Dad, for making me shoot pucks in my driveway. And once, he pumped me up by running the stairs like Rocky. Rocky IV is my favorite. Thanks, Dad, for teaching me how to take shots to the top corner. Yeah. And he works overtime for me. Number 4, Bobby Orr. Thanks, Dad, for reading me number 4, Bobby Orr. Yeah. And once, he showed up at our hockey game even though his leg was broken. Woo! Thanks, Dad, for tying my left skate first for luck and for giving me the thumbs up when I look in the stands. Thanks, Dad, for when I got to play with you at the father and son game. My favorite hockey player is you. Thanks, Dad. I love you. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.